Barry Demey and Chris Bumstead. Wow. That's all I can say about this comparison is just simply wow. These guys make an outstanding matchup, I am here to tell you. And I apologize to this character here, this fella here just so happens to be a bodybuilder, I guess. Davey? Addict? This character here, he has requested this one for months and months, and I have avoided it, along with many other ones. I'm not doing that Al-Q girly one. No good pictures of these guys. Barry Demey, I was somehow able to throw together a few shots anyway, enough to do a comparison. But you're not going to get, say, the 88 version of him and these other guys from the 80s. It's just impossible. So you have to kind of mix and match the poses that you can get. I mean, this guy, Barry Demey, as you can see, he's just as big as Bumstead. His arms look a little bit bigger, better. Maybe not in the lag department. Bumstead has an advantage in that aspect. But this Barry Demey, like I said, he's an 80s competitor. Competed at the Olympia several times. 85, 86, 87, up till 88. He was getting 6th and 5th, things of that nature. In 88, he got 3rd. He got 3rd in 88. Then what happened to him? He went into that pro wrestling, bodybuilding, Vince McMahon, sham federation. They all lost their careers. But anyway, it's terrible. It's terrible. Is it beating Bumstead? It's abs versus the vacuum. Bumstead seems to be slightly more imposing, but not in the arms. I think Barry Demey, he's the imposing one. But yes, what an awesome matchup. Now the front lat spread, it's a little bit different because Barry Demey, this is him, I think, in the early 80s before he really got any thunder underneath of his wings, things of that nature. He just didn't have it. He just didn't have it. Now there is a pan back one here, and it's hard to use a shot like this. Lighting's not very good. Can't really see the true silhouette of the lats of this flat-topped hair dude, Barry Demey. But I think it's safe to say, guys, when you look at Bumstead, he would be the stronger man in the lats. And Barry Demey, he would be the stronger man in the arms for the front double. And yes, there's going to be differences of conditioning. It's 80s, open class, by the way, open class 80s, which that's all they had, versus men's classic for today. So if Barry Demey competed, that's the question you guys probably want to know. If Barry Demey, if he did compete nowadays, where would he compete? Would he stay in the open? Would he be classic? I think he'd be classic. I think he'd be giving Chris Bumstead a run for his money. Turn to the side. And I am simply impressed with this Barry Demey. I'm impressed with the comparison too. So, wow. Yeah, I hear it said often, oh, if this guy competed in men's classic nowadays, he'd be champion, him and this guy and that guy. Well, they can't all be champion. You guys say Sean Ray would be champion. This guy, well, Sean Ray might be 212, first of all. And Barry Demey, he is a legitimate case where you could say, what if? He's the major what if in bodybuilding, actually. What if he competed in men's classic? Would he be the champion? Would he beat Chris Bumstead's side chest? I don't know. He probably would. Look at those obliques. Look at that. Bumstead's opened up nice. Wheels, yes. Advancements in the wheels. You're going to have to face the facts that, yes, over time, bodybuilding can't be denied that the legs have gotten bigger, more conditioned, harder, grainier, things of that nature. Chests, arms, I don't see Bumstead beating this Barry. Now, turn to the back, and I'm sure Bumstead will reign supreme here? This is an interesting situation here. I'm sure most of you guys clicked on this just to be nice. You guys seen the guy request this many times. Oh, you guys will check it out. But check it out for real. So, ding! This here, Barry Demey, he's flatlining Bumstead from the back. All he is missing is the striated glutes, which nobody really had back then, aside from a couple of dudes. Your Olympia champion certainly didn't have the condition from behind of Barry Demey. Lee Haney, he was bigger though, just like a big blanket. But my soul, you can keep the glutes if you had a Christmas tree that much more peeled than the other guy. I would say, yeah, keep the glutes. I'll take the tree. I'll take the tree for 500, Bob. Anyway, that's just a back shot. Take it for what it is. Here's the back double. Now you can see Lee Haney in the background there. It's a battle for second place, he thought. But anyway, yes, lat insertions along with the legs. Backs have gotten bigger, thicker. Barry Demey still battling it out with that Christmas tree, though. And look at the hamstrings. Yes, the glutes look soggy. For that time, no, they didn't. They would have thought it was gay to even discuss the glutes, which it's not. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know what I'm saying. Doesn't really have to do with anything. Yeah. Go to the abs and thigh. Who was winning that back shot? I don't know. Who's winning this abs and thigh? Yeah. Because it is 80s versus 2020. By the way, this is Bumstead 2020. I like that version. I like that showing of Chris Bumstead. I think it's my favorite. But all in all, you're going to have to ignore the condition edge. But you can't really see that with these old pictures anyway. So you can write that off. You might as well just give your opinion on who you prefer. And I think the ab setup, I kind of prefer Barry Demey. Of course, those obliques, they're pretty nice for Bum. The Bum Man. So Barry Demey, he would be a legitimate threat. And here is a nice little ending to the story. A most muscular. Of course, you can't see that flat top, that haircut for Barry Demey. So it's bittersweet. But if you've seen it before, you can just imagine it. Bumstead, little thin up top. I noticed a lot of the bodybuilders are a little thin up top. So kudos to the Tony O'Burtons. And is that the only dude with a full head of hair? Even Brandell's got a little thin up top. Oh, howdy Shupin, he's got a full head. I think Derek's getting a little sparse up there. None of them were sparse back then. All full heads of hair. Something they're taking's making the hair want to pop out. Just pop out of the head. Hit thumbs up on the video. Could be the weed. Hit thumbs up on the video and please subscribe to the channel. That would mean I never touch it. And yeah, we're closing in on that 50,000, not 5,000, 50,000 subscribers. I am in awe. And like I stated before, we'll get to that 50,000 subscriber mark. We'll do a nice little Q&A so I can personally thank some of you 25,000 of you two dudes. Hey, do your math. That's 50,000. Hit thumbs up. Subscribe. Have a great one.